Imagine pulling up to your dream fixer-upper. A creaky old mansion snagged for pocket change, only to find cop cars swarming like angry bees because some pearl-clutching HOA queen decided it's her family's legacy. That's the nightmare Evan Cole walked into, fresh from tragedy, thinking he'd rebuild his life board by board. But oh, the irony, while he hammered away. Whispers spread like wildfire. That guy's a squatter. Probably a con artist from the city. Evan had bought the place at a county auction for $1, plus a mountain of back taxes, figuring it was his shot at peace after losing his wife and kid in a blaze he couldn't extinguish. Willow Creek seemed idyllic. Neat lawns, white pickets, but underneath lurked HOA rules thicker than fog, enforced by Mara Jennings, the self-appointed guardian of community standards. She rolled up one sunny morning in her gleaming SUV, son Trevor trailing with his phone out like a weapon. "Mr. Cole," she cooed, voice dripping false honey. "This historic gem belongs to my ancestors. You're desecrating it with your amateur repairs." Evan wiped sweat from his brow, eyeing her clipboard. "Ma'am, I own it free and clear. County deeds says so." Her smile tightened like a noose. "Deeds can be disputed. And that porch color violates our aesthetic covenant. Expect fines." Trevor smirked. "Filming. Mom, get him saying something stupid. It'll go viral on the neighborhood Facebook." The rumors kicked off subtle at first, neighbors side-eyeing Evan at the diner, muttering about stolen property. Then came the cease and desist letter, taped to his door like a scarlet letter, reeking of Mara's floral perfume. Non-compliant renovations, it barked, citing phantom heritage zones. Evan chuckled darkly, but inside he seethed, watching from his window as Mara paraded around town, preaching preserving our roots at HOA meetings. "That man thinks he can waltz in and erase history," she'd lament to nodding crowds, her chins wobbling with feigned indignation. Evan stayed quiet, digging instead old records, dusty archives. He uncovered the mansion's real story, built in 1873 by freed black craftsmen under federal Reconstruction grants, protected forever from local grabs. Mara's family legacy, a forged will from her grandpa, who leased a shed on the land once and lost it to foreclosure. "Roots. My ass," Evan muttered to himself, piecing together her ties to sleazy developers eyeing the plot for condos. Tensions boiled when Mara escalated. Anonymous tips to code enforcement. Fake online posts calling Evan a thief preying on small-town grief. "He's probably arsoned his own family for insurance," one read, twisting his pain like a knife. Evan bit his tongue, but his lawyer Lydia, a sharp-tongued firecracker, grinned. Let her dig her grave deeper. Mara strutted into the next HOA bash, banging her gavel. "We'll reclaim this asset for the community." Fines mounting daily. Neighbors fidgeted, some whispering doubts. Evan rose calmly. "Asset. Try Federal Heritage Site." Lydia slapped down docs. The 1873 Act. Elijah Brooks' hidden letters proving the build by ex-slaves. And Mara's bogus papers exposed as forgeries. "Your legacy is a lease on a tool shed." Mara. "And those developer kickbacks?" FBI sniffing around. The room exploded, Mara's face purpled, pearls heaving. "This is outrageous. I uphold order." But her lawyers bolted. Trevor dropped his phone and instormed agents. "Mrs. Jennings, you're under arrest for fraud and tampering with protected property," she sputtered. "But community standards." Handcuffs clicked as she confessed mid-rant. "The developers offered $2 million. It's for the greater good." Laughter rippled through the crowd, bitter and triumphant, as she was hauled out, heels scraping like a defeated tyrant. Months later, the HOA crumbled, replaced by a real community council. Evan turned the mansion into a heritage center, teaching kids about forgotten builders. Peace settled, but the scar lingered, A reminder that order often masks greed. Was Mara the real thief? Or just a product of a system that lets Karens rule unchecked?